More than 500 indigenous children died at Indian boarding schools here in the U.S. Wisconsin had at least 11 of those schools, including 2 in Keshena. In a First Alert update, Joshua Piguero stopped by the former site of one of those schools, where organizers say there are several burial sites.
Dewey Shenandoah says he found these grave sites while jogging around Keshena. He believes his ancestors led him here.
There's 3 over here. There's 3 right here. And then right here, there's one that's buried.
There are at least a dozen unmarked graves behind St. Michael Catholic Church. We found one grave with a name that was barely readable.
It starts out little, L-I-T-T-L-E. And then it looks like a C and an H and an O and a W. Little Chow, maybe something like that.
According to a federal report, the site was formerly St. Joseph's boarding school and it operated from 1883 to 1952. We visited this area last year for a rally calling on Attorney General Josh Kaul to investigate the unmarked graves. This month, the Department of Interior released the first of a 2-part investigation into abuses at Indian boarding schools. That report says there were more than 400 boarding schools in the U.S. and more than 500 indigenous children died there. At least 53 schools had marked or unmarked burial sites. Shenandoah attended St. Joseph's for a year and then went to St. Anthony outside of Keshena starting in 1955.
And I can see another one over there.
Looking at these sites brings back memories of what he describes as abuse.
When my first beating occurred, what that did was that took away my boyhood, and it put me into a mature mode of mind, state of mind.
He says he's thankful Interior Secretary Deb Haaland launched this investigation.
From when all of this started, Mrs. Haaland, it hurt every day for an entire lifetime, and I'm 76 years old. We've been waiting for this day for a whole long time, and you're here to help us.
The Green Bay Catholic Diocese previously told us it is, quote, committed and open to ongoing discussions with the Menominee community, end quote. The federal government's report doesn't say whether the unmarked graves that we saw were of deceased indigenous children, but the second volume of that report may point to that. Reporting in Keshena, Joshua Piguero, Action 2 News.